Hey there everybody, it's Jason Calder with the City of Baytown, and we are hoping to bring you some interviews in between Baytown Breakdowns that will give you some insight on what's going on in and around the city. We begin with Parks and Rec Director Clifford Hatch. I'm here with Parks Director Clifford Hatch, and Cliff, tell me a little bit about, you've got one of the better jobs in Baytown. Tell me a little bit about why you feel that way, and you get to have fun every day.
That's right. We really do, in Parks and Rec, we really do understand that we are one of the few departments in the city that has the opportunity to deal with people for fun. People don't come to us to pay tickets. They don't have to pull a permit to do something in the yard. They get to come to us, or we get to interact with them when they want something meaningful in their life. And we're honored to be a part of that and to help facilitate that in any way possible.
So one of the coolest events we have here in Baytown is the July 3rd and 4th, concert series and whatnot. You did something a little bit different this year to get the word out and try to get some people interested in the picking of the bands process.
Yeah, we worked with Sabrina and the Baytown Engage team, and we worked with our contractor TSC to get a list of available talent and put it out, and we left it open for 1 week, and we had over 3,000 responses. We had a clear-cut front runner and a number two, and now we are taking that list and trying to really hammer out details and make sure that the requirements are met from stage size, production, everything like that, and we're going to work from the top and just keep working down until we get an artist.
That's pretty awesome. So people will be able to look for updates on that in the near future. But that process starts earlier in the year, and people don't realize that.
Absolutely. We started running as soon as council approved the budget. So.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So then tell me a little bit about other things that are going on. We still have renovations going on at Town Square.
Yep, and they're finishing up. We actually just installed the trampolines. There's going to be trampolines for that are out kind of towards the restroom in that little spot that was kind of a wasted area. We were working in elements to allow children or anybody really to have fun during the events. We added that. We added a little berm, but then most importantly, we added artificial turf. If you were out there after a rain previously, you would notice that it was kind of a mud pit. The artificial turfs come in, and it's really not only looking better, but it'll make it function a lot better so we can host larger events and not be as dependent on the weather.
Yeah. And then we just had Greedo Fest. That was a good turnout. We've got other events coming up, in November and December. Talk a little bit about the upcoming events.
The first week in December is probably the busiest week in Parks and Rec. A lot of people always default to the 3rd and 4th of July or other busy times, but the first week in December we have our Christmas parade is always the first Thursday, and then we work with the ACE District for their Christmas on Texas Avenue, and we do a variety of things that week, and it's all hands on deck. You wouldn't believe the amount of work that goes in behind the scenes with the Christmas parade and coordinating with traffic and all the different road closures and making sure everybody's safety is first and foremost, and it is a tremendous effort from a lot of different departments.
And then going from there, we've been in some meetings about the 75th anniversary and stuff of Baytown, and so there's going to be a lot of events going on next year that are going to include a lot of fun to get people out and about. And Parks and Rec is one of those great departments that is able to get people out and get them involved in the community.
Yeah, we really try to. One of our main goals is just to get people out, active, building that sense of community on both big and small events any way we can.
Awesome. Okay, so let's get to know Cliff a little bit. So let me ask you a few questions, and we're just going to kind of spitball here and see how we go. But tell me about your favorite NFL football team. This is probably going to upset a few people.
No, it's the Saints without question. I'm originally from Mobile, Alabama. The New Orleans Saints are the closest home team we had in Alabama. I had season tickets when they won 2 games a season. I've been a fan through the Drew Brees and Sean Payton era, and I'm still a fan now, even though it's a little hard.
Yeah. Okay, so favorite NFL quarterback ever?
Oh man, ever? I guess Drew Brees will have to be my default. I don't like how everybody spun that he went to New Orleans because he was nobody else wanted him, right? The Dolphins passed him over. He wasn't with the Chargers anymore, and then he kind of fell in New Orleans. But he did a tremendous amount of good stuff, not only on the team but with the community too. So I'd have to say Drew Brees.
I like Troy Aikman, but that's another story. Favorite food?
Oh man, seafood in general is my favorite. Yeah. So.
Favorite thing to do around Baytown?
Man, I always bring my family when they come in from out of town. I'll always take them to Pirates Bay, and I take them out to Baytown Nature Center too. Baytown Nature Center is an area that once you really understand the history of Brownwood and how it got to where it is now and all the cool things you can see and do down there, it really is one of those things that surprises me every time I go. So Pirates Bay and the Nature Center are my 2 favorite.
When people come to you and say, what's your favorite thing about your job?
Man, it's cheesy. I grew up with a single mom that who was a teacher, and she used community events and athletic leagues and all that as affordable things to do, right? And I feel extremely blessed to be in a position now where we can coordinate free and low-cost quality events for people. Anybody can come out and enjoy themselves and just take a break from their day-to-day hustle and bustle and enjoy their community and meet new friends.
And then favorite concert that you've been a part of here?
Oh, here? Probably Josh Turner. He was my first headliner that I got to pick. We had a couple people that bailed out on us before, so he was the first one that I got to pick, and it was fun just for that reason, really. But he was great too. But probably Josh Turner.
That's pretty good. And your favorite interview ever is this one, right?
Yeah.
All right, Cliff. Thanks for taking time. You passed the test. We look forward to more events coming up, and we'll be able to update people at baytown.org with
Awesome.
more details.
No, thanks. That was great.